I've reviewed quite a few down jackets over the years, but this is the first one I've ever tried that's stretchy. So those of you who watch our YouTube channel will know I'm a little bit of a Haglöfs fan. I think they make some of the finest gear in the market, and this jacket is no exception. We always stock lots of down jackets, and if I'm honest, they all become a little bit similar. So this is really cool to have something a little bit different. So this is the Haglöfs Spitz Down Jacket. What's it designed for? Well, primarily mountaineering and climbing, but what I think its main difference and feature is the fact it's got this tough, stretchy face fabric. So all of the other jackets I've always reviewed, you'll be talking about, oh, it packs really small, it lofts up really big. Don't get me wrong, this does that too, but that's not its primary feature. So the main difference with this is it's got this stretchy 30 denier face fabric. What that basically means is you can do more in it. I think it's going to be a lot tougher than a lot of the down jackets out there. Sort of robust, stretchy, you can move in it. You may even consider it as a mid-layer, probably a bit hot for that. But if you are climbing in it, I think you're much less likely to rip it than a normal down jacket. Don't quote me on that though. The fill I've used in this jacket is 800 H down. So basically what that means is it's 800 fill power down, which is very lofty, very warm, very packable, but it's also treated in nick wax. That's what the H means, because it's hydrophobic. That nick wax offering gives you a 10,000 minute rating of damp, humid conditions till the feathers start collapsing and losing their warmth. Now that's pretty impressive, because often I always say, don't use jackets in the wet, they're going to get soggy, lose their warmth. Now don't get me wrong, I still suggest not using this in pouring rain, but it'll probably cope better than most down jackets out there. So while I'm talking about weatherproofing, I'm not saying waterproofing here, because there's no membrane inside it. Weatherproofing is, look at the construction of it. It's really quite clever. So while it's got baffles, normally baffles rely on stitching. Stitching means holes, and that's where wind can get in, water can get in, hot air can get out. This is pre-baffled, which helps with the stretch, but that also means there's no holes, so no wind gets in. If the water is dribbling down the face fabric, it's going to keep running down and not find its way in through those holes you got in a standard down jacket. I think that really lends itself to a bit more of the UK conditions. You know, I can imagine bouldering with this up at Stanage or something. Both the water repellency treatment on the down and the face fabric are PFC free, and the jacket is Blue Sign approved. The shoulders actually contain a little bit of synthetic fibres in their mimic insulation. That's good because if you're in a rucksack and it squashes it, synthetic can cope a bit better with that. Also, it's the area that gets wet first, and if you're wearing it as a mid-layer, it gets soggy first, and obviously that can cope even better with the moisture than down can. So the whole jacket weighs in at 654 grams for a large. That is not the lightest on the market for a jacket of this size. However, what it is much more durable, so I think it'll be left on more. This is not the one you just shove in the bottom of your bag and forget about all day. This is the one you wear and use, maybe give it a bit of rough and tumble. It's also really well featured. I've got 2 hand pockets, I've got an inside zip pocket, an inside dump pocket. It's got a helmet hood that just pulls nice and tight, so when you're not wearing a helmet, you're absolutely fine. I know it's a really simple little thing, but I really like the pull cord as well. It's bright, it's big, you can grab it with gloves, easy to use. Silly to talk about a pull cord, but it's just great. So all in all, quite a different feeling down jacket. There's so often I see people walking along in down jackets when they really shouldn't be, because it's not really what they're built for, built to be packed away in a bag. This, however, I think will sort of change that a little bit. I'd quite happily be a bit more active in it if I did end up actually climbing in it, not totally terrified I'm going to rip it. So it's really quite unique, and it feels super comfy.